Okay. Wait. Am I live? Am I doing the live stream thing? I think I. Okay. Okay. I think I'm live. There we go. Hello, chat. How uh how's it hanging? How's it going? Oh, I just looked at the stream. I should probably like zoom in just a little bit. Oh, there we go. There. This is unbearable for me to read, but it's good for you guys. So Uh, yeah, strain plants. I saw that as I quickly scrolled down to the bottom, grabbed the first image I saw, and threw it in a thumbnail. So I caught a glimpse. I caught a glimpse. So yeah, that'll be something. Um. Oh wait, I should play music and chew gum loudly into the microphone. That'll be good. Um. Hold on. Give me a sec. Hey, you guys want to listen to Coconut Mall? I want to listen to Coconut Mall. I feel like that'd be cool. Yeah, let's just listen to Coconut Mall. All right. There we go. Okay. I just saw the devblog and didn't read much, but yeah, there's a quickly scroll past it all. Yeah, there's that guy. He's jumping for joy. I still hate his stupid face and everything about him. He's a curse. He's a Pandora's box that should have been left closed. Nothing but hatred is behind those eyes. Yeah. Done with exams, so we're all good? Okay. I'm gonna be real. This stream is gonna be bad. I am incredibly sleep deprived. Like, dumbfoundingly so. It is great. Orny will love this. And I'm gonna love bugging him about it. It's gonna be great. Alright, I should probably share this this clusterfuck of the stream. There we go. Okay, okay. Oh wait, let me full screen it. There we go. Alright. Felipe, what have you been cooking? Okay, this month been primarily focused on the Elder system with the which the current roster is having their curves put in for players to meet the requirements once they become adult. We had to replace the growth curve system to allow more entries, which will help us easily edit and balance normal and prime elders, but also allow for even more expansions in the future if we want that. All the curves have been set up and the elder morph targets are also functional. We'll be setting up some UI systems and specific animations to use the elder stage, and after that can go into QA for some balance testing. Why is Coconut Mall ending? I wasn't ready for this. I just signed up for Coconut Mall. Oh, done with your exams. Oh, that's cool. Hey, congrats, man. We see what we're getting replicated UI with the elders and. No, I didn't see that. Hold on. Hold on. Checking the lower channel. Scrolling up aggressively. Alright. Hold on. I feel like I gotta be almost there. Did I miss it? Oh. Replication UI for elders to be verified, and then the big conversion begins. Oh, cool. Lore nerds eat today. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that's neat. That's cool. Alright, Rex Crush still had a bug to do, but it seems to have run out of edge cases that we can find, so it seems this will be ready directly after Trike's did I read that wrong? Okay, Rex Crush still has bug work to do, but seems to have run out of edge cases so we can find, so it seems it'll be ready almost directly after Trike's release. Chat, am I stupid? What? Well, almost directly after... I feel like... I'm just gonna move on. I don't know, am I reading this wrong? Okay. Don said there will be at least one more Horde test update. Yeah, I saw that. Oh my god, am I gonna have to keep flipping between the fucking chats? There will be at least one more. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Besides those bugs, I also worked on human locomotion and traversal systems. The focus was to establish a base locomotion system to use. Alright, I'm gonna go see it done. See you later, man. The focus was to establish a base communication system to use, but in a way that we can easily maintain and continue to develop. Most importantly, we want to include features from Epic and support modding in the future. That is it for now. See you soon. Oh, cool. I know he's been, like, out for a bit, so, like, it's cool to see him, like, you know, contributing a bit to the Devblog. Ariel. Alright. Started months with a bit more on the climbing features of Herrera and Hipsy, which now also made it to QA testing and will be released alongside the Triceratops. I feel like I'm really missing something. Like, is there some context here that, like, were they talking about this recently and I just, like, missed it? Okay, cool. Nothing burger? Maybe. I guess we'll see. I do like these. I'm excited for that. Oh, that's cool. Okay, which also made QA testing, blah, 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 blah. I've also altered the Ceratopsian's Thrash attack to make its activation much more strict on quick double clicks, which should be far less accidental activations, while still being able to pretty quickly use it whenever desired. Afterwards, I continue to work on the Pteranodon's new takeoff and fix some issues related to thermals and slipstreams. And the end of my month has been starting on a feature that will provide Pteranodon and other animals with a more and new interactive way to hunt small animals and fish, but it's still in early stages as of now. Okay, cool. Tapwing. Alright, I've had more plants on my plate for this week, as well as some edit concepts for the Giga Elder model. It's got some fan-favorite elements from the older Giga model that's making a comeback in its more wizened age. Oh, I suppose they're bringing back the dewlap. I'm not sure how to feel about that, actually. On the plant side, I've been working on what is essentially living barbed wire, the very angly razorbark plant. It needs to attach itself just about anywhere, within reason, which is why I gave it little graspers the plants could use to adhere to walls or other not-so-upright surfaces. The other idea I needed to get across was trying to pass through me and urine for a bad time. Yeah, that makes sense. It needed to be thick and absolutely covered in spikes. Even the bark of the stem I wanted to look jagged and unpleasant to touch. Well, ain't that just nifty? Plant grippers up in the top right. And the branches, yeah. Nifty. Alright, some of you might remember the other one on this list, an old concept that's been floating around, is getting its name and home, the or burst redwood. I've always pictured the plant having some influence from the Type H strain, which is where the extreme growth and armored appearance would come from. Also why the tree bears some resemblance to the Betalivore plant. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, this is an oldie. So it like grows inside and then like mutates the. There you go, boop. There it goes, really, really big. That's cool. Which is very, very cool. Yeah, outside it looks like it's armored, and it's kind of weird. It's kind of cool though. Yeah. Nifty. Oh, concept A. Concept B. Oh, it turned gray. Oh, I think I like the. Oh, and then this one's C. Yeah, I'm definitely dancing between these two. This one's just kind of. Eh. Alright, Wedge. Alright. This month I've been rounding out the Triceratops suite of sounds. The remaining adult sounds have been created, including sparring, which has been implemented, horns and all. Just wrapping up some attenuation and I want to listen to Coconut Ball again. See if I can, Oh wait, no, it's playing both. Alright, I feel like that's fine. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. Okay. Including sparring, which has been implemented, horns and all. Just wrapping up some other attenuation and volume so these big brutes can be heard from afar when shoving one another around. I've made my way through the majority of the juvenile Triceratops sounds as well, but with only its sparring and a few other erroneous sounds remaining, it's been quite the undertaking, but the Triceratops is very soon to be audio complete after some testing and quality of life passes over the sound suite. I've also added sounds to the Hypsilophodon's new lash animations and made some improvements to the setup of the new foliage audio system, making some adjustments to the behavior that dictates the volume. The mix of layers and attenuation scale with the speed and size of your dinosaur. To be expected. That is very cool. What is less cool, however, is the actual Triceratops sounds. I know they like updated the audio recently, and it just does not hit for me. Like I'm not a fan, but. We'll see if it gets more polishing to be closer to the legacy version, instead of kind of fitting into the typical, like, monsterified soundscape of Agreement. But again, we'll see. Oh, Hypno time! Originally, our plan for the horror test was to evaluate Triceratops on its own, then the Tyrannosaurus, then finally both together. However, we decided to skip directly to testing both together following the release of Triceratops to the Agreement branch. The adjustment is essential, as it... Oh... Oh. Oh, that's... Oh. Give me a second, I got it. Okay, I'll go tell someone I told you so. Give me a minute. Oh fuck, I gotta log in? What the hell? Okay. Alright, this adjustment is essential, as the additional stage will determine to be counterproductive. Oh my god. I gotta turn that one. This is why I said at least one more. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm turning those coconut. God. I'm sorry. Okay, let's find some better music. Okay. I'm just going. Okay, I got it. I'm just gonna listen to the Isle Hope trailer. Oh, Steam. Okay. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Stev, for uploading it. Yep. Okay. Alright, we're so back. Alright. This adjustment is essential, as the additional stage was determined to be counterproductive given how long the initial testing has taken. For real. On God. While we'll continue to refine them after their release, they need to be in a solid state at launch. That's true. Yes. QA has been busy this month, primarily focusing on Triceratops, ensuring that all of its mechanics are functioning correctly with the existing systems. While it does share the same ability as Diabloceratops, sparring, it weighs a heck of a lot more once it goes beyond the subadult phase, meaning we had to check that its interactions past that point made sense for an animal that size. We're comfortable that the Triceratops is working as intended in our latest QA build, and we're prepping for its official Evrima release, which we are aiming to have released sometime next week. Okay, cool. In other news, we're going to be sending this update some other new features and quality of life changes, including the long-awaited hip loft and climbing feature. That is pretty cool. Let's see how it looks. I'm just gonna... Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's neat. I wish I didn't do that little animation at the end. That kind of looks weird, but, you know. Nifty. Okay. Acting almost like a hybrid between the Pteranodon latching and Herrerasaurus climbing systems, the Hypsilophodon is now capable of latching onto objects, but with the difference that it cannot move as freely as Herrerasaurus can. This requires Hypsi to have some consideration on where it's latching onto. Once latched, the player can jump and relatch to another point. This utilizes its charged jump ability and launching itself to even greater heights. God, I'm barely conscious. Taking your time between jumps will preserve your stamina and knowing which paths to take during a vertical ascent are key. This feature is a foundation for us to expand on its other potential systems, such as being able to create nests within trees. Oh, it's not going to be able to... Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, Keston, let's hear it. We've been toiling pretty hard getting things properly in order with horde testing, which has been challenging and taken longer than we would have liked, unfortunately. Classic case of surprise bugginess. Yeah, no kidding. But we grabbed a shoe and went to work. Now, team has expanded. There's new faces, internal shifts, various systems, mechanic interaction, tweaks, etc. So it's all been quite busy. Many of those changes should roll out within the release of Triceratops. Who's getting its missing sounds plugged in so that we can get that oomph in there. Oh. Alright. It's a big animal with big bellows. There's still more to do. Yeah, we've got more hands or ears. So true. Should have made a bingo card. Damn. We've been making some combat changes here and there. A few changes to recovery times on abilities that should allow you to respond in combat in ways that are more appropriate to the animal so you won't feel as stuck in certain instances. Those alterations will be doled out over time, since we'll be going on a case-by-case basis, but we won't change all of those instances should they be placed there deliberately. But for instances we agree are unintended and break the intended flow, we'll be looking to take those shackles off, free up your movement a bit, and make some abilities/interactions a bit more responsive. The animation team has been crushing it. They're tearing through Aviceratops' animations in record time. Really goes a long way when we have dinosaurs behave, and the Aviceratops has been a gem to work with. But it won't have to do anything. It won't have anything to do with. Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna read chat to refresh my brain. Then we know that Trek ships next week, and Wax. Edrix is gonna be coming following the release of Triceratops. Yes, I love that its climb is just jumping to a higher point. Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I think it fits. We'll be looking to take those shackles off, free up your movement a bit, and make some abilities/interactions a bit more responsive. The animation team has been crushing it, yada 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 yada. The Aviceratops has been a gem to work with, but it won't have anything to do with their demeanor on the island. I'd be careful tangling you with this one. The animation team has also largely completed the non-unique animations for the baryonyx, so it will be entering its holding pen, awaiting its introduction on the island alongside the Osteraptor, Allosaurus, and Kentrosaurus. I'm exceptionally proud of and impressed by their efforts, as you should be as well. I'll scrounge up some clips for you guys and give you a peek at the process of rig checking for the Oviraptor and test animation for the Ovilet. Be good to each other. Toodles. Okay. I guess we're listening to this now. Alright. Got some Aviceratops eating shit. Yeah. Look at it go. I mean, it's going to be AI only, so... Unless the AI can eat food now, that's going to be kind of redundant. That kind of... a little bounce. It's kind of funny. Interesting to see its skins are so, like, low resolution. I mean, I get that, you know, it's in editor and they need, like, all the performance they can get, but still. Interesting. He's doing the little, like, nibble thing where he's not even opening his mouth, he's just chewing, he's just going, cook, cook, cook. That's cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing it again. Why is he doing that? Yeah, grabbing. Yeah, grabbing. Oh, digging. I figured it'd use its horns for that, but overall, Hipsy wasn't intended to be playable at first. I thought it was intended, like, right at the start, and then they gradually decided, oh yeah, we'll do it AI, and then once it got close to release, it was decided to be playable. What the fuck is it doing? Alright, it's angrily shaking its head. Okay, it's doing a little turn. We got a turn in place animation. Alright, alright. Okay, cool. And it does this room like that. Alright. Oh, and it bounces off stuff too. Wow. Yeah, we got Barry. Yeah, alt bite in the water, I'm assuming. Yep. Now it's walking. Oh my god. Why its legs so far apart as it's doing that? Hey Fisher, I am tired. Hi. I mean the berry, it looks cool, but that walk is kinda, you know, kinda funny. Nice stream. I'm glad you think that. My eyes are not on the road. Oh, good, good. Yeah, just blame me when you get into an accident. I'll take the fall. Might be thinking of Stego. It was intended to be released as AI, but it wasn't good enough. Holy shit. Alright. There we go. Okay. Might be thinking of Stego. It was intended to release as AI, but it wasn't good enough spot as playable, so the community voted for it to be. Well, the community never actually voted on anything. It was just kind of a riot that caused it. There was no vote. there was no democratic process there. Alright, the last berry animation seems to be a body fracture movement. Yeah, maybe. Alright, we got an Oviraptor doing the wiggle, and he's doing a bounce too. Alright, yep, he's a... yep. So, that was it? Okay. Damn, I've only been streaming for like 20 minutes. This isn't even like... This barely counts as a live stream. I haven't even done anything. Oviraptor's going to be a really entertaining little bugger to play as. Well, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Trike and main branch before Rex and Hortest, yeah. I feel like that's a fine move. I called that like a few days ago. I mentioned this. It's kind of, yeah. Yep. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but you know. We're getting GTA 6 before Rex. Is there anything new? Is there a new devblog? Yes, there is a new devblog out. It is here. This be it. Yep. I'm predicting Ovi, Quez, Spino, and Chimera to be in the next roadmap. Oh, Spy. Spy, you heard that we're not getting another roadmap, right? Like, that's dead. No more roadblock. No more roadmaps. We're not getting that. Like, that's not a thing. Like, they killed it. It was living, and it is no longer living, it is dead. I'm glad they hired more devs. Absolutely. Bigger team, faster production, more momentum behind development. It's pretty chill, Anything to note with this one? Well, we got big trees. That's pretty cool. Hipsy climbing. Yeah, we got that. Yeah, it's gonna boing, 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 boing. Just like that. And it goes like boing, boing, boing. And then there you go. And it's, yeah. So that's pretty neat. We got a ton of Ava animations. Berry stuff. Oviraptor. And then back at the top, we got, Felipe's working on Elders. Ariel's working on more, just general creature mechanics. Tapwing, just doing Tapwing stuff. Wedge is doing Trike. Hypno's hypnoing. You know how it is. And this one is just saying, yeah, dropping this one to Live Branch, you know, releasing the... Yep. Why is this one so short? You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know. I mean, my guess... My guess is that this is supposed to be like, you know, they're working on a whole bunch of stuff with like Rex and all that, and also Felipe has been kind of like out of commission recently, and like, you know, Amarok doesn't have much to do, and like big picture stuff, Dondi is not like saying much. Honestly, more substantial news than most things in the devblog. Dondi mentioned in the lore chat that once they're done with the UI for Elders, they're going to start implementing that. So, you know, that's very cool. Kind of wish that was in the devblog though. Yeah. What's your guesses on Rex coming to the Horde test? Honestly, okay. In January, I said late May. I turned out to be off. So now I'm gonna say early June. So, you know, we're just gonna shift that goalpost just a teeny bit, just a tiny bit, you know. Rex has allegedly said following Trek release. We don't really know like how short after that, but like I'd assume like 2 to 3 weeks would be fair. Because like with an update release, they're probably gonna want to drop like a hot fix if stuff is broken. Then once they're done with that, they're gonna do some like polishing on it. They already said they gotta squash a few more bugs. So like once they're done with the first bug fix, they're gonna probably work on polishing Rex, get it ready for release, then drop it on Horde testing after like two-ish weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks. That would be my guess. That's not really early June. That's just kind of like the first half of June, but like the same difference. You guys get it. You know how it is. Stuff be broken. Mm-hmm. Nah, Rex is tomorrow. Trust? Alright, I'll trust you. Okay. I'm gonna be real. When I started this stream, I kind of expected to have a lot more to say. Because it's a dev blog. Oh, look at him bouncing. Glad we get to test Rex with Trike. Yeah, that's neat. So, alright. Live reaction to Devblog 32. Alright, let's see it. Okay. Oh wait, no, this one's 33. I guess 32 is down here. Talk about the Evrima lighting. I don't want to talk about Evrima lighting. I don't like Evrima lighting. No, I can't listen to that. It's copyrighted. Thanks, autoplay. Really, really swell of you. Okay, I'm just gonna click on this. Silence says a lot. Okay, the silence says multiple things. It says, A, there's not much to talk about, and B, I'm so fucking tired right now. To be fair, devlogs are usually 90% key jangling. I don't know. Like, maybe? Like, kinda? Well, let me think. Hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna scroll down a bit. Let's just pick a random dev blog. Let's see if this is meat and potatoes or the veggies. I want the veggies. I remember this one. This was a pretty short one. Oh wait, this is the. I don't want to do this one. Yeah, we're working on update 5. Yeah, it's explaining how QA works. That's pretty meat and potatoes, and they're explaining exactly what's in the update. That's cool. That's cool. Then we got like all that on the Then we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool visuals. Looks way better than what we have in the game. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at all that soft lighting there. Wow. Okay, why is this so low resolution? Alright, that's a little too high. Kissing rambling about nothing? I don't know. Well, she didn't ramble about nothing. She just turned nothing into, like, well, she turned something, like a very little amount of something, into like a, you know, pretty large nothing. If that makes sense. Cool plan. Yeah, okay, there's update 4. Yeah. God, the lighting. It's very not awful, actually. Oh, hey. That's a Sinestro. Wow. Bro became majestic. Yes, you know me. The majestic one of all the streaming guys. Yeah. It's about how it is. Devblog shows a 10 out of 10 asset. And then the game, it looks like a 6 out of 10 asset. Good point is is the owl looking trike skin. Okay, to be fair, that is taking an old skin from like pre-skin system, then throwing it on the current trike because the model is exactly the same. And yeah, animating with that's a little easier than like making a custom skin with the skin system baseline and then just kind of going from there. Here, hold on, I'll even give me a moment. Is that sharing my screen? Yes, it is. Okay. Swear I saved a PNG of... No, that's not it. Had to have been around here somewhere. No, not that. Is it in documents? Swear it wouldn't be in documents. Hacker Doomer arc was not on my No, I'm not on my Doomer. No, I'm not. Don't trust me. Trust me, I'm not. I'm just saying. Look. The Stev vlog was kind of lame. It wasn't great. It's not very good. Wasn't, yeah. Hold on. But yeah, like I was saying, to be fair, you can't really animate with like this. Like this is sinful on the eyes. It's much easier to like have one in advance that you're going in with. So it looks like they're using that, you know. At least I figure that's why they use it. Another possible reason is because it looks better, which, if that's the case, okay, that's a little sad. That's a little, yeah, no. But, too much dooming? No. No. What are you talking about? Me? I'm like the happy one, you know? Replication UI for elders to be verified, and then the big conversion begins? Yes. Would be cool if they were transparent earlier about Rex and Trek, instead of leaving us in the dark and then dropping this bombshell news. I think it's fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal. But yeah, I do agree. I would have liked to have known about it a little bit earlier. Wow. Look at that theory. Too bad we ain't getting it. Man. We love the docks. It's pretty, yeah. Neat. I mean, this is old stuff. I don't know why I'm like... I've completely forgotten why I'm doing this. No, it's not that we don't get theory. It's just that that skin's not going to be possible with the skin system. And also that's using the old model for theory. Like, yeah. That's... Like, this fading up here. The general... Like, that's not... That won't be possible. And also, we're not using this model anymore. Like, that's over. That's gone. But, like, you know. Yeah. So they're getting the finishing stuff ready for the overhaul? Yes, I saw that. That is very, very cool. I'm very excited for that. It's funny how we first saw these, like, way back then. But then they weren't put in game until, like, Gateway came along, you know? I don't understand how Punch can be silent for a whole month. Yeah, no, that's kind of... it's kind of weird. Actually, let me check. After... From... Punch packet. Let's see. He has sent... one message this month. Exactly one. Yeah. I'm generally fine with it, but you'd imagine he'd chip in. Yeah, no. I'm in the same position. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but like at the same time, I'm like, really? That kind of sucks. You know? Oh, let's see a Utah Raptor courting preview. This will be cool. Man, I really hope we get Utah Raptor in the game sometime soon. That would be cool. Damn. Wait a second. I feel like we skipped something. This says 20. And yeah, this is 19. Wow. And did we just like... Did I skip something? Why are the roadmaps dead? What happened? Dondi. There you go. Dondi happened. He said, we can't do this anymore, and then killed it. Like, dragged it out back behind a shed, and, you know. Also, it is funny how Felipe is talking about getting modding support in. Yeah. I figured that wouldn't be on their docket, but, like, at the same time, they previously talked about it being, like, sooner than you expect. So, yeah, that's cool. Where it all began. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Oh, was this the first look we got at the update fucking update 5 lighting? Oh yeah, it was. Still really, really strange to me how we went from like, you know, even just like a still shot looking, yeah, that's pretty good, to, yeah. Now it's a test map. Just keep scrolling. Hmm. Man, look at that SSR breaking. It's kind of funny. He must have been annoyed to write about it? Referring back to his old messages about mod support. Oh. Have you planned on making a video talking about the old lighting? I mean, I've thought about it, but I don't know if I'd be able to... Like, I don't really know enough about the technical side of, like, how each lighting system worked previously, to be able to, like, confidently say, yeah, this lighting worked like this, and that's why it looked good. Like, I can point out things like, oh, the skylight was a bit higher, and there was some, like, you know, fog. That's cool. More, like, volumetrics, the colors were cool, but, like, that's not really, like, enough to justify, like, a video. The video I'm working on, I feel a lot more confident talking about, because I actually, like, went in and started, like, kind of learning how that stuff works. So I can bring up, like, valid comparisons. Yeah, hacker making a video? Nah, it's not gonna happen. Never. Not in a million years. Or, like, a month. Maybe. Alright, my declaration. My declaration for this month. You guys can clip it. I'm totally not gonna regret this later. I'm gonna upload one video this month. At least. I'm gonna upload a video. Not like an Alex Jones shit post. Like an actual video. I've got it. Ugh. Hell, I'll do myself one better. I'll upload me one video before my job search ends. So like, that's like 3 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably get a job and like, yeah. You know. I imagine Felipe is grinding his teeth mid writing the devlog when he wrote about modding. Yeah, considering he's not a fan of modding in the first place. Streams do not count. Okay, well, we can count them a little bit, though, right? The end of the month is less than 48 hours away? Wait. Oh, wait, I feel like my calculations were wrong. Fuck. Shoot. It's not, I don't know if I could. I mean, like, I started recording it, so, like, I mean, that's, like, pretty good. Like, and I also have my, like, notes for, like, when I'm, like, polishing it. I got, like, 3 pages of notes here, but, yeah, it's not really. Well, if I think about it, how long have I been awake? Because I woke up yesterday around, like, 2 p.m., I think. And right now, it's, well, 8 p.m. So that's 24 would be to 2, and then there's 6 hours. So I've been awake for 20, 30 hours? Been awake for 30 hours. So if I just don't sleep until the end of the month, then I can get the video out by the end of the month. Probably. Knowing aim for next month? Yeah, no, okay. I meant next month. I meant June, like the end of June. That's what I meant. I didn't mean you know. Oh, did you guys see we got Super Earth back? Like we won. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Sleep is a waste of time. That's what I've been saying, and no one listens. Everyone's just like, no, but sleep's like important and shit. And I'm like, nah. And I just gotta cope. Huh. I think the stripings on the face are a little interesting. A little funky. I waked up at 1 p.m. It's kind of real. Hmm. You know, even on this close-up of Alberto's skin, you can still, like, look at it and go, hey, so, like, what's going on with the, you know... Was afraid we get a delayed devlog, seeing as there's some admin drama on the Discord. Oh yeah, I saw that. What was it? It was fuck. I talked to them a few times. What was it? Space Mew, right? Your name was Space Mew? Yeah, I saw that they were friends with a streamer, and then like they were being attacked, and then they started healing the streamer, like with their mod superpowers. I'd like heard a, I feel like I've heard that story before, like a similar story with Space Mew. Like I feel like I've definitely heard that. Like I feel like this isn't the first time that's happened. If that makes sense. Also, Thyler? Whoa, whoa, what happened to Thyler? Thyler Wolf. Oh, that's weird. They had the retired tag, but then they got set to the normal white name. Huh. Interesting. ML 2425. I do not know what that is. There are people in every NA giving testimony that Space Me has healed people. Yeah, no, like I feel like I've 100% heard that before. Like people have definitely talked about that. All right, let's see who ML2425 is. Oh. Oh wait, that's oh, that's you in the chat. Oh, I see. I hope they don't release the grass that goes down with Trek in the main branch. Oh yeah, I hope they don't release like it is in the current form, but I feel like just releasing the grass, like visually what it looks like, I feel like it's not that bad. Like we've had um comparable in the past. I mean, goddamn, the grass looks kind of. I mean, you know, but sleep isn't bad. Okay, well, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Just got rid of. Okay, hold on. I'm reading the. I'm sorry. I'm tired. A little, just a little bit. You know, the tolerable amount. Hmm. Oh, I'm trying to find more context with the. Okay, that was back on the. Wait, they got that removed on the 26th. It's the 30th. The new skins have been a bit disappointing, IMO. They all look the same, no personality. I feel like it's not that for me. It's just like the actual like skin system itself that I'm like you see the clearly defined bounds. You can see the low resolution of the skin. Like the color selection looks extremely harsh no matter how you try to fade it. Turning up the skin variation just makes it look like dirty. Like it's just. Usually have to go to sleep. The sun is going up soon. It's kind of real. All right, see you later. Have to fly. All right, see you later, Lightclaw. Sorry, Isaac. I'm being pinged. Who the fuck is pinging me? Ugh. Oh, did Antar stream? I feel like Antar streamed, right? Oh, he did a super short stream, only like 20 minutes. Oh, that's kind of funny. Yeah, goodbye, Light. I'll see you later. But no, it's just like not high quality, if that makes sense. Skin variation is very little effect. Yeah. Like, bro, look at this. This is just, bruh. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why is it in 144p? What the hell? Like even on the renders, it's just bruh. Here. Bruh. What is this? What are we doing? Why are you low quality? Why? You know? I have some notes actually, from my. So when I was ranting about the skin system to like Fisher and a few others on stream, like when did I stream? When did I do that? Hold on. 2 months ago? That can't be right. Oh, I guess it was 2 months ago. Okay. I hate the shiny matte look. Well, it's not even that. It's just the quality of the skin is just not good. Like, like the pattern's fine. I'm fine with it artistically speaking, but like, it just doesn't look good. Like, bruh, even Path of the Titans has you beat, and that's saying something. That's saying a lot. Oh, I like this image. It's low res, but you get the idea. It's pretty cool. Got like the entrance. You got like some corridors going into the galaxy. Oh wait, does this show the first and second floor, or is it just the? Go back to the Giga, and you'll see what I mean. To be fair, I feel like that Giga's not in engine. Like if I had to guess. Okay, maybe it's an engine. Yeah, this looks kind of funky. Unless this is Blender. I feel like this is Blender. Because, like, I'm looking at the noise on it. I'm looking at just generally how it's rendered, and I feel like this might be Blender. Because, like, in game, the skins are moderately more defined. No, this is a different effect. Although that might just be the lighting quality being fucked up. Let's see. I mean, oh no. Chat, we're under attack. I'm just going back to the whole thing. Models in game have this weird shiny outline when it's dark. Okay, that's caused by the material reflecting the skylight, and that's not like a skin thing. It's like a that's the skylight intensity being a little fucky with it. Okay, but to be fair, it's like already really low, so like if you turn it up to like a relatively normal level, then it's like just kind of weird looking. Then you just kind of glow blue. It's very strange. Very no bueno. Not great. So yeah, we got plants. Got climbing. We got animations. And that's it. That's Chad, I think this might be one of the worst devblogs that we've ever had. I've been thinking about that for the last, like, 10 minutes, but I didn't want to say it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't... I really cannot think of any that are worse. I'm probably forgetting something, but I feel like I'm not. And that's the important part. It's about feeling. Anyways, let's play Helldivers. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna end the stream. Because, you know, there's not exactly much going on. So yeah, overall devblog review, like a 3.5 out of 10, honestly. Okay, well, to be fair, it hasn't like pissed me off. Like I'm not like angry about it. I'm just oh, it's one of these. Game still doesn't look as good as the Hope trailer from 5 years ago. Real. That's so true. But there's a logical explanation. It's because they stopped using True Sky and they had like configured a whole thing for Sparrow, but that didn't work. So then they had to switch over to Spear and they kind of bootleg that into existence. And then they also had like a whole new lighting model. They brought in fucking Ultra Dynamic Sky. Or wait, what's it called? Ultra Dynamic? Yeah, it's Ultra Dynamic Sky. They had to redo that entire thing, and then like that was a whole But it is what it is. Based on them adding devs, I say 10 out of 10. Remove that, then 2 out of 10. That's kind of true. What does JFC even mean? Jesus freaking Christ. Jesus freaking Christ, what? You would say such a thing? Here's the part that said it right. Rex is coming next week. No, nobody said that. That's kind of funny. That's an original one. Why did it? I don't want to. No, block the cookie. Go back. That's all the comments. Am I even signed in? Hold on, I gotta do this on Steam. Can I? Hello? I can do the thing. I just want to discuss it. All right, time to discuss. How do I? Oh, there it is, right at the bottom. That's not very intuitive. The Isle. All right. Really adding to the conversation here. Let's see it. There we go. Isle Devblog. What? How could you? Dev? How could you betray me like that? Wait. You have more hours played recently than I do. And the 2.3 hours that I put in were just fucking around trying to fix the lighting. And I gave up. Ugh. Alright. That is it. I will probably... Alright, what do I need to do? Gonna finish the script. I'm not gonna record any takes tonight because I feel like that'd be very counterintuitive. But I will transfer my notes from my last recording down to paper, and then I will re-script a bit. Then I might send over the early script over to Fisher and Player, see what they think, and then I use Reshade, makes it so pretty. Reshade is very limited in what it can do, because you can't change any of the core rendering. Like you can't swap out the anti-aliasing with SMA, or change out the fog, or add like artificial ray tracing, or change the brightness of the shadows at all. You really can't do much beyond color grading, and I find that doesn't really help much besides like making the game saturated. And that's not like making the game pretty, that's just making the game like colored. Like it's not the same thing. But yeah, trust me, I've tried Reshade on many occasions. At this point, I've kind of tried everything with the engine.ini, and it just is not making a big improvement, like, at all. So at this point, I'm throwing in the towel, guys. You guys can pick up my slack. You can do it. I believe in you. All right, but now I will end stream and do some shit. See you later. This was a fucking mess.